Morning everybody. Today we are discussing the next topic in supramolecular chemistry, that is the coreceptors. Coreceptors defined as an polytopic receptor molecule combining two or more discrete binding subunit within the same macropolycyclic architecture. The topicity means the total number of the subunit which is present in the molecule. So depending upon the subunit, the copolymer can bind metal ion, organic molecule, or sometime both. And it can act as a multiple recognition, that means it containing several discrete binding subunit. And polytopic receptors have been, or we can classify the polytopic receptors as homotopic or heterotopic depending upon whether they containing identical or different subunit. And each receptor subunit, like monotopic receptors containing one or several binding site involving elementary interactive sites. And one of the application of this copolymer is the co-catalyst. Now we are moving into the one of the simple example for the co-receptors is the that is the simple example is the simple class of receptors is that containing the receptors which containing two binding subunit that it is called as ditopic receptors. Mainly the coreceptors are polytopic receptors and the symbol one is the ditopic receptors, coreceptors. So the top of the slide represent the receptors, coreceptors, and which are in the different shape. First one is the ring shape. The second one is the 3D plate like structures, and third one is a cage like structure, and the last one is just like a container which is open on the top and bottom. So the bottom one represent the coreceptors, that is which is binding with the host molecule, and all of them are bimolecular coreceptors. And the structure 46 and 45 are the kryptonate which is used for binding copper 2 plus ion, and it is a bitopic coreceptors. First one is the macro tricyclic form which is dinuclear Cu2 cryptate, and the second one is also Cu2 binding site which is a bis Cu cryptate. And this structure is the coreceptors which can bind Zn2 plus, and it is a ditopic coreceptors. And in the first structure we can see that the Zn2 plus ion is interacted with the nitrogen atom of the coreceptors. There is a weak interactive force is existing in the molecule. Similarly, in the bottom structure, the structure which is represented in the bottom also bind the Zn2 plus ion by using nitrogen and oxygen. As in the case of the above, there is a weak interaction is again existing in this molecule. Thank you.